The importance of warning friends and family against Satanism cannot be overstated. Satanism, often misunderstood as a mere philosophy or harmless hobby, is a serious and insidious ideology that can have devastating consequences for those who become involved. As a concerned and caring individual, it is essential to educate and warn loved ones about the dangers of Satanism, not only for their spiritual well-being but also for their physical and emotional safety. Satanism, in its various forms, is rooted in the worship and admiration of Satan, often depicted as a symbol of rebellion, free will, and self-empowerment. However, this seemingly innocuous facade hides a dark and sinister reality. Satanism is inherently anti-Christian and anti-moral, promoting a worldview that rejects traditional values and principles. It encourages its adherents to indulge in hedonistic and self-centered behaviors, blurring the lines between right and wrong and leading individuals down a path of destruction. One of the most significant concerns about Satanism is its potential to lead individuals into occult practices, which can have severe physical and psychological consequences. Engaging in rituals, senses, and other forms of occultism can open individuals to malevolent spiritual entities, causing them to become vulnerable to demonic possession, oppression, or influence. This can result in a range of symptoms, including unexplained mood swings, anxiety, depression, and even physical ailments. Moreover, the occult can also lead to addiction, as individuals become increasingly dependent on the temporary highs and sense of power that these practices provide. Furthermore, Satanism often encourages its followers to reject authority and conventional social norms, leading to a breakdown in relationships and a disregard for the law. Satanists may engage in antisocial behaviors, such as vandalism, theft, or even violent crime, as they seek to challenge and subvert the established order. This can have devastating consequences not only for the individual but also for their loved ones, who may be drawn into a world of chaos and destruction. In addition to the personal risks, Satanism also poses a significant threat to the spiritual well-being of individuals. By rejecting the teachings of Christianity and other major world religions, Satanists open themselves to a range of spiritual dangers, including the loss of faith, hope, and a sense of purpose. Without a strong moral foundation, individuals may become mired in a sea of relativism, unable to discern right from wrong or to find meaning and direction in life. Given the gravity of these concerns, it is essential to warn friends and family against the dangers of Satanism. This can be done in a loving and non-judgmental manner, by sharing personal experiences, educating them about the teachings of Satanism, and providing resources and support for those who may be struggling. It is also important to encourage critical thinking and media literacy, helping loved ones to evaluate the information they consume and to recognize the deceptive tactics used by Satanists to recruit new members. Ultimately, the importance of warning friends and family against Satanism lies in our desire to protect and care for them. By educating and warning loved ones about the dangers of Satanism, we can help them avoid the devastating consequences of this ideology and instead guide them towards a path of spiritual growth, healing, and redemption. As concerned and caring individuals, it is our responsibility to speak out against the forces of darkness and to shine a light of hope and truth in a world that often seems increasingly dark and confusing. By doing so, we can help create a safer, more compassionate, and more loving environment for all, where individuals can thrive and reach their full potential without the threat of Satanism looming large.